Hello, everyone. My name is Zach,
My name is Jesse.
My name is Connor.
My name's Brian.
and we are the Boys of Ventura. And this is our third episode of our podcast. By the way, Happy New Year's. I know it's the 5th, barely the 5th of January. If you guys, just a quick brief, if you guys haven't noticed, we are planning on doing episodes. This is like sometimes, but like most of the time it's going to be every 2 weeks, and it's probably going to be released on Mondays. But there's going to be like a few that is like 3 weeks. So just keep up with us. So yes, the topic of the day. As you all know, it is New Year's, which means New Year's resolutions.
It is resolution time, guys.
Resolution time. So yeah, and also, as well as since we're doing resolutions, we're all gonna give like a bit of a brief about ourselves, because it's a fresh new year. Give you guys a fresh few stories from us, about like what we are like and shit.
Exactly. Yep. I mean, if you not have checked out the trailer, there's a little bit like what we look like and shit.
Yeah.
It's just a little brief, but we're gonna talk about ourselves, so you just get a little.
Get psyched for the year. It's like, oh my goodness, it's a new year, and I know these people now.
It's 2024 now.
This year's
Hey,
not
this
gonna be bad.
Can't
We're-
fucking
we're-
believe it though. These years have been going by fast.
no shit, bro. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Anyways, so we should go on with our podcast. And
Yes. And speaking of resolutions, Zach, why don't you start off with yours?
I would love to. So, as you guys know, which I'll get into deep depth about this, I am a wrestler, so, I've had a lot of experience on the field with wrestling, winning tournaments and all that, and I had to quit my wrestling in college after my first year was done, because I got accepted into a high-paying company. But what my New Year's resolution is to get into MMA, like cage fighting, and just kick some serious ass. And
Just basically work your way up to the UFC, right? You want to go to
Yeah.
Bellator, to
Well,
all that shit.
honestly, just any type of brand, honestly. UFC would be cool, because I know there's like a lot of people there that are already like well known. And if you look at Bellator, I know they like pay high, but like there's not a lot of people you would know there. Like you'd have to like watch them more often. Like if you just look up, if you just go on Instagram, there's like a 50% chance that you're gonna see at least every UFC fighter once on there, even if you don't follow it. Yeah,
at least. But I mean, where it's at, where the well-known people are at, it's just UFC. That's just well-known,
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Yeah, well,
So,
if you don't mind me asking, what weight class are you trying to like go for? You trying to go like light heavyweight or heavyweight? What's your thing?
well, right now I'm like 170. So I'm trying to fight between like 150s and 170s at least. Like most of the time, I feel like, honestly, when in wrestling, I felt very light at 150s. So I think 150s would be a perfect weight for me, and especially since I was like really fast. I did think about doing like a featherweight, like 140s, 145s, but honestly, I don't think I can cut that much unless it's like a special occasion. But I would honestly say 150s for sure.
Lightweight.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, I remember you were quick as fuck back in high school, bro.
Yeah, bro. So I would love to get in the cage and use my wrestling, use some striking. Learn all that shit. It'd be awesome. So that's what I really want to achieve, honestly. That, and hopefully one day become a champion of a brand of some sort, get paid a shitload, and spoil my family with my fortune.
Oh, I definitely believe you can do it, bro. I mean, if you can do anything what you set your mind onto, I mean, you can do it, bro.
Hell yeah, bro.
I mean,
That's
somebody
what
who
mine
did
is.
this and became the peak. You were at peak with in high school. I mean, I'd say just keep going for it, and then just start off where you left off in college.
Yeah, man. Like, right now I know I'm a little out of fit, but like, I've been going to the gym. I have a home gym too, so I've been working out there. I've been going to 24 with Brian, who's also with us every Saturdays, sometimes Sundays, depends. But yeah, it's just all that mentality helps me create my character, and hopefully, like I said, I can eventually get into the fucking cage, and you know what? I will.
Yeah. Yep.
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
But yeah, how about you, Jesse? You go right ahead.
See, New Year's resolution for me. Well, let's see. It's just honestly shed off this little bit of fat I have, look more lean, of course. I mean, I've been doing so good already by hitting the gym every day, every time after work.
That's good, bro.
Freaking. And also another thing is I'm trying to attend to judo classes they give over here, so I'm gonna do some more grappling, which I've been wanting to do. I'm trying to do anything to get back on the mat. And then right now I'm discovering that the military has their own wrestling team, so I'm gonna try to find information off of that and join them.
Really?
Well. Yes, they do. The Marine
What
Corps
the
does have a
fuck?
wrestling team. Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
No, it's crazy. But if you think about it, I mean, their practices are going to be a little bit more intense. Like,
Oh, yeah.
shitload of intense.
Definitely. Like, this is like higher than college wrestling. Like,
Dude, no, literally.
Yeah.
And then, like, I mean, like, I've been told, by like my recruiter, like, you get to like face off like different wrestlers from other militaries. So like, I think my recruiter went against like some Iran team.
that's tight. So like, you get to go against like countries.
Like an Australian team as well. So like, it's crazy.
So like, literally, you guys kind of have your own Olympics, but it's military brand only. In a way, but it's like for wrestling.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, that's fucking sick. I had no idea they were like all into wrestling and shit.
Yeah, I mean, the Marine Corps is provided like a lot of like sports because there's like, it just depends what base you go to, but like the Marine Corps in general, like I heard there was like a wrestling team, and I was just like, I gotta like invest in that shit,
Now, since you're in Japan, would you be wrestling under Japan, or would you be wrestling under USA since it's
USA
USA base, right?
Just in the Marine Corps team, basically.
Okay.
The team's gonna be the Marine Corps, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Either way, but I mean that's like one of the things I'm trying to get back into. I'm doing anything to get back on that mat. I miss wrestling so much,
So do I,
and
man.
then, like, freaking yeah, freaking. Oh yeah, quick tip if you guys didn't know. Yeah, Zach and I used to wrestle back in high school. Same thing with Brian. That's in his podcast today. But yeah, freaking another thing was freaking picked up rank, get promoted pretty quick, at least. I mean, this year I'm gonna pick up my next rank, which is Lance Corporal. So get your pay around June. So
There you go.
cool. So so I'm trying to get like.
Nice little reward.
Yeah, little reward. Just time of service type of thing. But I mean, other than that, I mean, those are like my main priorities for New Year's.
Nice, bro. Well,
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, I'm actually pretty shocked that the Marine Corps would have any sports in their like base or anything like that. Especially wrestling. Because
football team too.
Because like wrestling, like out of all sports, like wrestling is not that popular. Like, you look at generic sports like baseball, soccer, basketball, just all that, and like you'd expect that to be more of a thing, but wrestling, that's pretty big. Like that's fucking awesome.
But like, if you really think about it, that's just like the USA standards. What we grew up watching most of the popular. I mean, you may never know. I mean, other countries they're into like wrestling, grappling, or something.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like every country has their own favorite or like what they're mostly well known for in their sport category, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Because like back in the United States, we only like know these sports when in reality there's maybe way more than that. You gotta just think outside the box within sports.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like wrestling will slowly get back to being popular. Like UFC is a good example. Like the way they market themselves,
Definitely.
all these
Depending
other,
on
network groups for that show sports, and also like I know a lot more people now like around my age that like UFC.
Definitely.
And then,
sorry, go ahead.
no, so I was like, and like also like every time like when the Olympics come around, I'm just like waiting for like the right season when wrestling is in the Olympics. I like watching the wrestling team, like Jordan Burroughs and freaking fuck. I remember fucking watching
Taylor.
a few clips of yep Taylor, yep. Fuck. I remember watching a few clips. Oh fuck, dude. Man, it's been a while since fucking I saw wrestling on the Olympics. Honestly,
Yeah, it's pretty entertaining though. I liked
it is
it.
entertaining as fuck. Yeah. I mean, those are my resolutions. How about you, Connor?
My resolutions, I have a couple. I was kind of considering probably getting into a sport that I tried out a little bit a couple years ago at college.
Was it like tennis? You said?
Yeah, tennis.
Nice.
Because I know a couple. Thank you, sir. I know a couple people in my fam that kind of got into it, and something that I'd never really tried out. But once I did, I thought it was pretty interesting because I joined one class with like a bunch of people around my age. Some were kind of older, but we just practiced with hitting the balls and learning how to hold the tennis racket, and then running around the court, which was kind of fun. I think it's a good experience to run around and be in kind of in one place, but still kind of make the game a lot fun. Because sometimes I'd be playing against someone else and I would know how to keep the match going between myself and whoever my opponent was.
Being very competitive.
Yeah. And then also, yeah, that too. And then also because even as for us, I mean, we might not be that big into sports, but we have exceptions. Tennis is one of them for me.
Yeah.
I like watching baseball too, or swimming would probably be something that I would want to get into as well because I like doing it. I was very good at it, and it's something that you can practice with when it's hot out, and you won't really get bothered by it that much. And there's a different range of games you could play because you could just do racing or you can just do water polo. Not saying I would try to go for that, but still, I think it's at least interesting. Another thing too, maybe start thinking about maybe biking, because I know that I don't really know a lot of people that have done biking, but I think trying to explore something that just getting a bike, because there's a bike shop close to where I live. I could just get it and then ride around town somewhere with it. And I know there's a lot of good trails in Ventura for that.
Definitely.
Also, probably trying to work on my muscle a little bit too, in addition to cardio. Also, I kind of want to maybe travel a little bit as I did the last couple of years, because I feel like I did that a lot more, especially with you guys, when we went to Pismo, San Diego, and Catalina Island.
Are you trying to go to other states, or what are you trying to travel to? What are you wanting?
Perhaps. I think the only reason why I haven't really traveled to different states is because most of my family or people that I know and love live in California.
Okay.
I get you there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard going to another state knowing that you have people back from the original state you were from. Even though I don't like it in California in terms of price quality and shit like that, I mean,
I get you.
I would still want to stay here because family is more than that. If you put money over family, then what's the point of family,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and that's their roots,
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And also, like, if I were to, like, also think about maybe, like, taking some classes on, or going to a program for, like, water science, or maybe, like, diesel mechanics, that'd be kind of cool, because with diesel mechanics, I know, like, it's a good, like, fallback thing to consider. Like, if you do a career, it doesn't work out, and your backup is, like, something that's, like, practice like a basic skill that you have, like maintaining your car. But,
Mechanics are
for
making
other
bank
people,
right now, so that would be
Mhm.
perfect. Honestly, like if you learned how to like
Yeah.
put everything back together in a car or anything like that,
Mhm.
Yep.
especially in the location you're from, that'd be perfect because there's not that many like people that are mechanics.
Yeah, and then once you like you have your own car, and then you know that like you didn't like have to take a loan on it, then and then just kind of think like it's weird, but like once you think about it, you're like, oh my goodness, I never really thought about this until like actually like am dealing with this car like in real life. And then
Yeah,
water science, because I know that like if you do a job in maintaining like cleanliness of water, you can make a lot out of it, and you can retire fairly early. And I also know a couple people through my dad that um have been able to get good jobs because of a water science degree. Other than that, off the top of my head, those would be my New Year's resolutions.
well, there's definitely a lot in there that I feel like you're trying to achieve, and honestly, a big ego like that is what I feel like most Americans need nowadays because a lot of people let themselves go, especially in our age group, and like we look at a lot of people that don't want to do anything with their lives or don't want to try to put themselves out there in a situation and take the risk, and I feel like in what you just told us, you're definitely planning on taking a risk, and there's nothing wrong with taking a risk because there's a lot of people out there, like a lot of rich people, a lot of famous people out there that do that type of risk and they end up benefiting from it. Now, I'm not saying it's like 100%, but like, it's still good to like expand your resources and all that,
Yeah, especially now that like we're gonna be coming at a time where like I know that with Jesse being away, and we know that we're all getting older, especially since he's the youngest one, but like we're even older than that. Then we're gonna have to come to a point where we do our own thing while still
Yeah.
like being close and getting to
course.
see each other whenever we can.
Like getting on Xbox, just talking like normal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get you there. Well, you know what, man? I hope you do achieve your goals. I'm sure the rest of us do here.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this, your goals are very descriptive, and it seems like you want to do a lot with your life, and that's fucking fantastic. So, honestly,
Might not be able to achieve all of them all at once, but those are just ideas that I knew off the top of my head. I think it's just a matter of like boiling down like something that I know, like, oh, it's something that's like and like very like athletic thing, and then there's something that's like educational, and then boil that down to just kind of focus on one of each. That's kind of thing in my life, and nothing else is really a distraction.
And that's okay if you aren't gonna do all at once. I mean, that's gonna be a overload for you if you do all at once. Think of it this way: you have a backup of a backup, so you already have like 2-3 backups if one of them don't work out. So if you really,
you already have a layout already.
Yeah, like you're planning way ahead, which is smart. A lot of people don't do that. Like they just see something and like, oh yeah, I want to do that or be that. Like they don't take the time to think about it. You clearly have.
To think about it.
And
planning a lot.
And that's a really good strategy, bro. So even if you don't achieve all of them, I do hope you achieve something that is in your liking, and whatever you listed, I do hope that you get it. And with a lot of work and confidence, a lot of motivation. You know, anyone can do it. And knowing you for the past almost 10 years, my friend, you are capable of doing it.
Exactly, bro.
So that is a fantastic resolution, my man. Great job.
God,
Same with you,
God,
Jesse.
bro.
You know,
Appreciate
yours was also descriptive. You know, I liked yours a lot. You know, both of us come from a wrestling background. Very athletic background as well. But, yeah, I do hope that you get into what you wanted to do.
Exactly.
With that being said, Brian, what you got for your resolution?
Going to Anime Con.
Going to
Actual-
Anime Con?
Yeah, always wanted to go. You know, cosplay, go to venues, go to a mid cafe, you know, all that shit.
That's cool.
So,
What
Just like a little travel in a sense, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah, in
you're
some
traveling a
way.
bit.
Yeah,
They usually have those at Long Beach, don't they?
Long
Think so?
Beach,
I'd
Los
imagine somewhere in
Los
LA.
Angeles.
Yeah, like in
had-
Anaheim.
You know, yeah, sometime Las Vegas, depending on if they're like a tournament or something.
I heard there's some in San Diego as well.
Oh yeah, San Diego's
Yeah.
definitely known for it, for sure.
Go-to places for those, you know, they're bound to have them.
Yeah, and the
Something, you
margaritas.
know. I mean, I never really heard anyone say that, but
Same.
that's cool, you know, out there, like, no one say, like, oh, I want to go to Anime Con, you know, and then just explore, you know, the area, you know, go to, like, a gift shop or, like, you know, meet anyone who has, who's worked for, something that has to do with anime, you know, that's cool.
Honestly, even though I'm not really big on anime, I would like to go to one of the anime cons. Like I've seen videos of
Yeah.
them. You know, I've seen the inventive costumes that they cosplay as, and I think it's
It
really.
just feel, it would feel historic.
I feel like yeah,
Yeah.
like it'd be cool.
You know, all type of special items to get. Plus, kind of build it down that I was able to go to the Marvel 50 launch party, or when they launched the MWD game,
Well, maybe
Nice.
you would.
and actually tell Marvel Fit 4 to come out.
Hey, maybe that could be a future trip. You never know.
Maybe the future sweet sequel for BO2.
Exactly. Like, there's a lot, bro. But that's good that you want to go to one of those. Because, like I said, I've never been to one, and like I said, I also like what they wear, and I feel like at those conventions, there's like limited items that you never really see like anywhere else.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, like you could probably get like a sword there that's way cheaper than at like a mall. I feel.
Basically. Well, actually, depending on the event, because they usually, some vendors just mostly sell like comic books or just books, videos, that type. But you know, it depending on like if the country will do like event like those, then they're gonna have like special items to get. You know, one per person type of crap, 3 in line. You know, kind of like Fortnite and.
Universal.
Yeah. But
Well-
instead of like waiting to the fucking main attraction, I should wait to get my item.
Well, that's cool though. Like, that's that's really good that you want to go there, and you know those
At least I
those
have to wait
aren't those don't happen a
4
lot.
hours.
They don't happen a lot. So like, if you go to one, it's kind of special because like you actually made the time to like go to one. So that's really cool though, bro. I like that. I like that you want to go to one of those. You know, that's more of a traveling thing. So I feel like, you know, you're a bit into traveling, like in terms of whatever's there. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's a good achievement, or that's a good resolution. You know, go to one of those, and hopefully, get some souvenirs, get some shit to bring home that you never really see anywhere else. Fucking possibly sell out to Pawn Stars if it becomes like a fucking multi-million-dollar item.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they just do that type of stuff. You have to go like eBay for that crap.
Oh, eBay you don't want to do. They'll scam the fuck out of you, bro. They don't have any like policies there really that like support what you get in return for like giving them your money. So I don't know, but you never know with anime. I mean, you could sell anime, you could sell Nintendo, you could sell just about anything. It would be cool if it was on television though.
Yep.
I mean, they do like live videos for like upcoming anime.
Like kind of like what Nintendo does with their Nintendo Direct, right?
Yeah, I heard they do those event here.
Oh, okay, that's cool. It's like a big ass screen that you all have to like stand and watch, right?
Mhm.
Okay, I thought so.
Plus, I heard they give out exclusive like items that you only could get from those events.
Yeah, I've watched
And you
TED
can actually
too, so
meet
that's
the
where I'm
voice
getting my
actors.
knowledge from.
Yeah. Ask some like questions, the voice actors. Like saying like, is there like a cheat code in Super Mario 3?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you could probably get autographs here, but they probably charge you up the fucking ass for those. I can imagine, one of our buddies.
Autograph.
Yeah, like one of our buddies, Seabass. He went to a convention up in like East LA, and he went there mostly for the Walking Dead premiere for like their new season that was coming out, and I forgot who the actor was, but he asked for an autograph, and they charged him like $80 just for a fucking autographed picture of him. Yeah, it's bull, bro.
That's
He
bull
went
crap.
to a Walking Dead one. Of course, they're gonna charge him that.
Well, it wasn't
depending
just
on-
Walking Dead. It was like that was just one of the venues that was there. Like Walking Dead was there. There were like other horror shit there. That it was like a big ass venue that held like a bunch of different TV show actors, and they would just do a lot of shit. So, but yeah, it was. I feel like that was way too expensive, honestly. Like, I feel like
How
if
much
you
did
spend
they
over
pay?
$40 for an autograph, they're kind of trying to scam you.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to get back what they paid for the rental of a fucking venue.
Yeah, but luckily I know someone who actually could let me pass through all those things. Plus, I heard that he got a discount in one of those events, so
Well, yeah.
totally holla at that.
Well, you know what, man? You might have to fucking ask him to get me one too, because I'll probably have to go sometime. And honestly, what better time would it be for when the boys go, right?
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
And speaking of the boys, that's gonna end up for this episode. I appreciate you all tuning in for our third episode of the podcast. If you guys haven't seen our previous podcast episodes, I recommend you do that. I just created a playlist called Start Here. I would recommend you go right in order. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Please subscribe. Please like. Share with everyone that you know.
Exactly.
And yeah, we'll be doing episodes hopefully every 2 to 3 weeks. It'll change once in a while depending on what we feel like and what we're not busy with and shit like that. But yeah, do you guys have any last thoughts you want to share with our viewers?
Yes,
Thank you
don't
guys
do drug
for,
kids.
Don't do drugs.
Thank you for joining. Yep, don't do drugs. Thank you for joining
Especially.
us here this cold, but also Show Friday. Thanks for tuning in and hearing what we have to say about ourselves. and we hope that we were able to influence you on some way. And have a good night.
Y'all have a good night.
I mean, unless you're 21 to do drugs.
Whoa.
Damn, bro. Okay. Trying to get an age restriction put on the fucking video. Okay, I see how it is.
JK, I'm just joking. I was just joking.
It was already said. It was already said. YouTube's gonna monetize the shit out of us now.
Damage is done.
And this is still recording. Fuck.
Edited.
Shit.
That's a podcast.
You just said it's just still recording.
Alright, whatever. Just, you guys have yourself a good night or good morning or whatever the fuck time it is. Because I know Japan has a different time zone as USA. But yeah, subscribe and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.